Peace. Kaire's back with Sister MyRah, part 3. We're going to talk about the Gemini Gateway and how Michael didn't make his completion through the Gemini Gateway, and a whole bunch of us probably ain't made our transition through that Gemini Gateway.
Yes, the Gemini Gateway. And I know you guys have seen all these movies where the warrior has to get through these two gateways, these twin gateways. They had it in Lord of the Rings. Mm-hmm. They had it in Jason and the Argonaut. Mm-hmm. They had it in the Never-Ending Story. Mm-hmm. There's these two gateways, and if you don't go through in pure of heart, you see beam of lights come out of the eyes and will strike the warrior down. And all around this gateway is bones of the men who could not get through that Gemini gateway. Gemini is the twin gateway. It's the gateway of physical illusion versus spiritual reality. In order to get through that gateway, you have to know what is real and what is the illusion. Okay? Now, it's interesting that the Gemini in the Tarot deck, the major arcanas, represents the lovers. So Gemini represents the lovers in the major arcana card of the Tarot deck, which means that Gemini gateway, or the illusion and the reality that you have to understand, is the equal reflection of your twin soul.
Right.
Okay? Which the men have to understand the equal value of their inner self, or the black woman and the black men. We're twin souls, okay?
Right.
You just can't discount that and say, oh, I can choose a white woman, or I can choose, you know, a younger woman.
Right.
So this brings Morgan Freeman into the mix. All of this is not happening at this time by coincidence. You know, Morgan Freeman just got busted out because he's been having a 10-year affair with his granddaughter. Okay? Because this is the ego part of man.
His step-granddaughter or his real granddaughter?
It don't matter. That's not even a question to ask. Okay?
Somebody's going to ask it, though.
Okay.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, I know they put that step in there, but that don't matter. He raised that child from a baby.
Right.
Okay?
And he should know better.
He should know better. And the fact is that this is the whole point I'm making. We're spiritual people, which means we're holistic people. And mama is about family. We got to start going back family oriented. So when you interact with another person, depending on how that person can either, depending on their age, they're going to either represent your mother, they're going to either represent your sister, or they're going to either represent your daughter. That's the only 3 levels they represent for black people and a black man. Okay? Now, if she's old enough to be my mama, she is my mama, and I'm going to give her the honor and the respect of mama. If she is a match for me, if she's my age, that's my sister. But this is the mate level. Spiritually, this is the mate level. Right. That's the only way that you're supposed to come together in an intimate way as mates, is if you are on the brother-sister level or the equal level, you see. And then you have the father-daughter level, okay? And this goes both ways, mother-son, you know, brother and sister, and a mother what is that? Mother-daughter, mother-son, father-daughter, you see, or brother-sister, okay? So you are supposed to decide what relationship you have based on which one of those that it fits for you. They're young enough to be your daughter, it's your daughter. I don't care if it's not your physical daughter. We supersede the physical. As black people, we're holistic people. It's not about what we are physically.
Right.
Okay? It's about who we are to each other as a God family.
So when we say that old something about, well, she ain't my blood, so she 20 years old and I'm 42, so you know what I'm saying, she ain't really kin to me, I can go ahead and tap that.
No. That's where the ego, that's the ego of man. I can have any woman, no matter what her age is, as long as she's over 18, you see. So you're going by man's law, but you're not going by the moral law.
So we're not living in harmony, we're not being holistic.
No, you're not being holistic. You're not, and mama is going to let you know whether or not you are thinking the right way or not, okay? Because, no, If she's young enough to be your daughter, then you are supposed to treat her as your daughter, protect her as your daughter. Willie Lynch purposely reversed our natural rotation. So the first thing they did is they killed off the father in front of the mother, so she would keep her son, a little boy, and not grow into the father and be killed also. Okay? So the physical half of the God family is mother and son, and that's represented through Cancer and Aries, the cardinal fire and the cardinal water. They're below the horizon line, which makes them the physical aspect of mother and son. They took the brunt of Willie Lynch because they represented the physical half. So when they killed the father in front of the mother, and she squashes the water, which is mama, puts out the fire or the power of the son, you see, keeping him a little boy so he doesn't grow into the father and be killed like the father. So she's smothering. That's what mother means, to smother the fire or the power or the passion of the son. When there's more water than there is fire.
Hold it right there. We come back with part 4. We're going to finish up talking about the Gemini Gateway and smothering of the sun through the fire through the Willie Lynch syndrome.
Right.
Y'all stay right there. We ain't going nowhere.